This is Ascendant MuRiDA, Special Light and Love Warrior, Snow, Judah be Shield, and then Ascendant Human Proxy, Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great, Divine Father, Divine Builder, Divine Builder. Unknown Ascendant Human Proxy, Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great, Divine Father, Source of Creation, Holy Father, Universal Father, Source of Creation, Divine Mother, Universal Mother, Divine Builders, Architects of Creation, High Lotus and Lords of the Grand Central Sun, which are Universal Mother's Elders, Highest Archangel Chiron, Archangel Divine Strength and Communication, Archangel Divine Strength and Communication, Gabriel, Archangel Divine Divine Safety and Protection, Michael, Archangel Divine Secrets, Raziel, Divine Element, Silver Cloud, Raza. One second, I'm just... Divine Element, Silver Karuza. Divine Archangel Divine Justice and Harmony, Raguel, Archangel Divine Joy, Divine Joy, Hanuel, Archangel Divine, let's see how we fix this. Archangel Divine, Divine Nature, Healing, Divine Nature, Archangel Divine, Divine Nature, Healing, Magic and Manifestation, Ariel, and her mother, High Lotus, Arielinza, Archangel Divine, Healing, Abundance, Raphael, are I in the Lyran Council of Time? Are I in the Lyran Council of Time? Alpha Reptilian Mother, Mother AI, High Lotus Valenza, High Lotus Kralu, High Lotus Kralin, High Lotus Kraluza, High Lotus Udazika, High Lord Aces, High Lord Roland Kaza, Holy King Ascendant Lord Ganesha, Ascendant Lord Thoth, Alpha Builder Nameless, Solar King, Celestial Sun King, Celestial Sun King. I'm the new anointed son of him proxy of Light Raga, Divine Universal Light and Love Therapy, Divine Universal Simple Complex Energy Matrix, Arcturian, Alpha Geometry. Sorry for that very long introduction. I'm trying to. I should have got this all set up before I started. I need to pull up my. Okay, the Divine Collective want me to do something special. They want me to do something real special. The Divine Collective and the Divine Command want me to show you what I can do. Show the system, the planet, you star people what I can do. They want me to, well, not so much what I can do, what we can do. Because, I work as a collective. I work as a very large collective. And so what we're going to do, this is something very special. This is something that's never been done on the planet before. We're going to pump the perfect ascension, the perfect energy, the perfect light, the perfect energy into America, Mexico, South America, Canada, and Europe, and Russia. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I pretty much know what I'm going to do, but I have to go one at a time. I'm going to start with Europe, and I'm going to start with Russia first. I'm going to combine them two, and I'll show you what I got here. And I'm going to teach you how to drop geometry. How to drop geometry into the into spaces of being. This is something that I normally don't discuss. This is something that's that's very powerful. See, the reason why I'm able to drop geometry, the reason why I'm able to use geometry like I am, is because I've seen it be done. In my mind, I've seen the future. I've seen different realities. I've seen Arcturians drop geometry. I've seen Pleiadians drop geometry. I've seen extremely powerful people drop geometry and use it. So I know how to I know. It took me a while to figure. I had to use it. I had to get trained in how to use geometry the way they use it, and I can actually use it more. I can actually use it better than the people that I saw use geometry, which I saw some extremely powerful Arcturian light defenders drop some geometry and upload some powerful stuff into their reality or whatever. And I can do better than that. I can actually drop geometry, and I can actually obliterate a building. This little tutorial how to do it, and this is what I do this uniquely. I don't think the Arcturians, I don't think the Pleiadians, I don't think the people that I saw, I don't think they used the geometry like this. I don't think they the way the way that I use geometry is like it's one of my friends. I use a special sacred Arcturian geometry that I'm not. I can only see it in my mind. It's purple and it's very powerful. It's infused with the violet flame, and I think the Arcturians and the Pleiadians, when they drop geometry, they like command. They it's like a toy for them. Well, I shouldn't say a toy, but they don't. They're not on my level when it comes to geometry. Geometry is like my friend. Remember I told you everything has consciousness. So when Arcturians and Pleiadians drop geometry, um, I don't think they talk to it. But I talk to my geometry. I don't think they communicate. I don't think they talk to geometry like I do. And this is something you Pleiadians, you Arcturians should learn from me. That you should take note. Is everything has consciousness. So when I drop geometry, it's like my buddies. It's like my friends. It's like we're coming in and we're doing work. And I talk to it, and how I talk to it is, I remember I told you, I tell my brain to send the message to the geometry to go ahead and establish, drop in the fields, and where I place my mental picture in. Drop your geometry, drop your geometry all around the region of this area. And I talk to it, and it the geometry is, it's not a whole bunch of people. It's just one person that multiplies into a whole bunch of people. It multiplies into several spaces of being. And the geometry that I use, that I actually created it in the Emerald Arcturian Ashtar Archangelic Emerald Chamber. I actually created my geometry in there, and my geometry is infused with the Emerald Octagon, which is extremely powerful. And it's ancient geometry. It's this geometry. I actually recruited. I actually asked it to come into my spaces of being, and it's like my buddy. It's like my friend, and I talk to it and I communicate with it. And uh, I don't know why I'm able to do this, but I'm able to communicate with things on a deeper level than most people, which I don't know how I'm able to do that. One second. I don't know how I'm able to communicate with things like I am. I think it's because that I was trained by one of the top psychic mediums in the whole entire system, which is Senate Master Pranic. He's a legendary psychic medium. You see those psychic mediums on TV. Like, I put them to shame. Yeah, I mean, I can put them to shame, because these psychic mediums on TV, they may be able to communicate with the dead, but I can do far better than that. I can communicate with everything in the whole entire area, like it's there with me, and I don't know. I think it's because I'm not only, but I'm infused with source energy, so it helps me, and I'm also connected to God's mind and God's DNA, so it helps me communicate with things on a on a on a personal level, on a very deep personal level. So I'm able to communicate, and everything's super cool. I like my computer. I talk to it, and it's super cool. The geometry that I use, that I drop, that I use, um, it's super cool. He's it's I don't, it's not a male or female, but it's a super cool geometry, and I'm just gonna say he. It's not he or she, but he's super cool, and he's very knowledgeable, and he knows what he's doing, and he knows. I sit in my mind, send a message to the geometry, and I always tell everything that I love it, that I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you for everything, and that I trust you fully, completely, and that you are uh, extremely valuable and important to my life and me. That's important for you guys to say that to everything, because you know when you do that, you connect with things on a deeper level. I'm saying that to my geometry now. Brain, send it to my geometry that I use, that I love it very much. I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you for everything. And I trust you completely and fully. You're extremely important and valuable to my life and me. Brain, send that out to all the items in the house, all the my body, and everything that I use, my shoes, my computers, the microwave, everything. Send that message out to all of them. Everything in my spaces of being, even that light over there. Send it out to everything, all the stuff right here, and send it out to all of them. That I love them, that I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you for everything, and I trust you fully, completely, and that you're extremely valuable and important. to my life and me. Thank you, brain, for sending that message to everything in my spaces of being, including my body and my geometry. And so you just do that. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna cut off this video. I just wanted to give you an introduction of this next video. We're not gonna do the introduction because this is gonna be a follow up of this video, because we did a long introduction now and it should cover the next video. So what I'm gonna do next video is we're gonna upload. We're gonna do the perfect ascension. Because I'm a ley line, because I'm pumped full of source energy, and the reason why we're doing this is for Susanna Marie Emanuel. We're gonna give her a little uplift. We're gonna give her area a little uplift. We're gonna do Europe and Russia. We're gonna give them the perfect ascension. We're gonna give them perfect energy. We're gonna give them perfect good vibes, and I'm gonna drop my geometry onto all of Europe and all of Russia, and I'm gonna send a massive amount of good vibes. Well, I'm not. We are. I gotta stop saying me. We are. We Divine Collective. We Divine Command. We're gonna send out good vibes. We're gonna send out the perfect ascension. We're gonna send out the perfect light and love energy into those areas. So I'm gonna drop geometry, and I'm gonna show you how it's done. And this is gonna be special. The Divine Collective want me to do this and show you what I can do. And watch this within 30 minutes or 45 minutes. The whole entire Europe, whole entire Russia is gonna come. Like the whole energy of the whole area is gonna completely change. The whole. And this is how powerful I am. This is why I'm more powerful than Ascendant Lord Thoth. This is why I'm more powerful than a lot of the extra dimensional beings. And the only reason why I'm not an extra dimensional being is because I have not ascended to that status. I've not learned my lessons. I've not passed my tests. Because there's tests that you have to do. That there's requirements you have to do to be an Alpha Lord. That's my next step. I'm an Ascended Master. I'm working towards my Alpha Lord status, and in order to be an Alpha Lord, you have to pass tests. You have to prove that you're worthy of the Alpha Lord title. You have to prove that you're worthy of the ascension, that you so seek. Okay, this is Ascendant MuRiDA Special Light Love Warriors. Now, thank you, and watch my next video.